Hi, I thought I'd do a quick talk before I start my drawings on selecting the right picture to draw from, which is quite important. One of the things to avoid is pictures by text message. If you're like me, I do most of my pictures for people. I've had pictures sent through before in text messages. You look at it and go, well, yeah, that's good. Looks nice on your phone. So give the person a price. So it'll be ready by the weekend, and then once you go, you want to print that picture out to a decent size. Once you print that picture out, it's just a complete blurred mess. So you want to avoid that. Pictures through Messenger are good, pictures through email. But you still want to check the size, especially if you're doing it to someone, of the picture itself. Basically, you want to avoid kilobytes. You want to be looking at file sizes within megabits. There's no reason why you can't have that size file. With most phones these days have got 5 megapixel cameras or more. So basically that's what you want to look out for. If you want to print your pictures out, there's no point drawing them from a phone. You can't keep looking and thinking, oh, and then unlocking it and looking again. You want it printed out. I used to print most of my pictures out in black and white. The problem is, you print a picture out in black and white, you're shading it, doing all your bits, but you are basically drawing in black and white. And then afterwards, you have a quick look at the colour picture and you've missed out this and that. It doesn't pick up everything. If you are going to print out in black and white, my advice would be to, stick the picture on your tablet as well, have that as a reference, put it on your laptop or your computer nearby. You can be copying from your black and white picture, because it is a lot cheaper to print out black and white pictures. But just check the colour one for reference every now and then. So what I tend to do is print out in A4 if I'm doing a picture. I tend to do in colour now. There's no reason why you can't have decent quality pictures like that. See, if you get a bad quality picture, you're going to be blurred around the eyes. You're not going to pick up every bit of detail. When we look at pictures, that's a cat, that's a dog, another picture is another cat. You don't get the owner can see certain things within that picture that we don't see. It's been their pet for years. There's certain characters there, so you want to get your drawing as close as you can, especially around the eyes, the mouth, and nose, as the actual picture you're copying from. Another thing to look out for as well, just make sure all your lines are clean. I'll show you in a sec. Everything's nice and clean, it's good. Obviously there's a bit of ear missing, so on the final picture, you just slightly move that down and draw the ear in. But there's no anything stuck out. Let me just show you the final picture. I think I've got it here on my phone. Yep, there it is. You can see that. That's the cat I just did for the lady. Don't know if you can see that there or not. Move it in a bit. Yeah. You see that's what I came out with in the end. From that, I was quite pleased with actually. Another thing, you don't always see these things until you start drawing, to look out for is dark. You're always, for some reason, every pet picture it was always dark on the left or the right. This one's good. So there's a slight bit of darkness. Obviously just draw it in that bit darker. But I've had pictures through before where it's just black, literally on one side. So for some reason when you try to draw it in black, it doesn't look right. So you try to draw it lighter and draw the eye in, and it just doesn't look right. It just ends up a mess. So you want a nice, bright as possible, clear picture, the clean lines. You've got to remember the colours. Colours. Draw it in. I did on this one. It's surprising how easy to forget to draw them in. Another thing, this one here is not as clear a picture. So a regular customer of mine. See that? That's very dark. If you look around there, that is just about pick out. Just about got away with that. Just about pick out the lines around there. And another thing is bits like this that stick out. Sometimes you're better off actually missing off something like that, but it still looks okay without the foot there. In drawing, when you look at a photo, it looks normal, the eye accepts it, but after you've drawn the picture, people might look and go, what's that there, what's that stuck out? Or if a dog's like laid down slightly with a bit of tail stuck up behind, they go, oh, what's that there? So yeah, always check for little bits like that. You might actually like missing it out slightly. As in this one's my first dog drawing I ever did, which was alright, it's not fantastic. I did that for a lady, she wasn't happy with it. But the whole side of the face was dark, very dark. So I drew it in dark and it just didn't look right. She wasn't that happy with it. So then I drew it in lighter and I think by then she'd given up. Another thing as well, the way the dog was laid down with a blanket around, everyone was looking going, well, what's that? What's its back? I could see that, but no one else could. It's just little things that don't work occasionally. So that was my first ever attempt. It was last year. I haven't been drawing pets that long. I've drawn a dog. So it sort of worked, almost. But say after that, I was well away and just got the knack of it, and it just all worked. Just watch that little handsome man. Who that is? Yeah. So the little things you need to look out for. You know, print in black and white. It is cheaper if you need to. Although remember, black and white printers do use some colour. I think some of the printers you can actually just turn the colour off altogether, but they do use some colour. If you do it in black and white, just double check that you know, the cross reference of another picture, that you're not missing out certain key areas of shading, which for some reason you just don't pick up with in the black and white. And keep an eye out for little bits like that stuck out, little tails stuck out and things. Sometimes you want to move the picture down. That picture's up slightly. If I remember, I'm sure I did. I moved that down slightly, just actually to get some more of that in up there. These dark areas you can struggle with a little bit. So it's nice to get very clear pictures like that. The problem is not everyone has got decent pictures. A lot of animals are passed away, or they only have limited pictures of them. Sometimes you do have to just draw with what you give them, but if you look at the picture and you think, no, that's not right, I don't think I can do that, you just say that, it's going to be a problem. Nothing worse than starting a picture and just struggling with it for days. It's horrible that is, and just not getting it right, end up in the right state. So yeah, I think that basically covers it. Don't worry about drawing white. I'll explain some of that later on in my tutorials. White is a good colour to draw. Black dog's a little bit harder. If you're drawing a black dog, you want it in full light, because there's actually a lot of colour within a black dog. Still quite tricky to draw, but white is very easy to draw. Basic technique, basically smudging the paper and then highlighting in the white. Yeah, very straightforward. So it's always a bit hard to draw the dog's mouth open as well. So yeah, that is basically it. Cool. Any questions, please ask. Thanks for watching. I'll start my tutorial, I think, on my first part of drawing on my next vid. Cool. Cheers.